Hello lovelies, I hope you are all doing well. If this is your first time to my channel, my name is Amy and I'm a cruelty-free makeup enthusiast. So pardon my voice a little bit today. I'm a little like I've got something in my throat. I don't know what's going on. It's the change of seasons. Like the other day it was 60 degrees and then it went down to below freezing, and now I'm warm and I have like the windows open, but then I get cold so I have a sweater. It's just a hot mess. So today I figured we can do a really fun get ready with me because it's been a while since I've filmed, tell you what's been going on with my life, but also play with stuff that I've really been loving lately and share that with you. So it's like a little bit of everything that we'll get to do together. So come on, get your makeup and let's get started and get ready together. All right, so I'll talk through everything. I'll say what I am using as well, all the products. So I will start off. I think normally I do my eyes first, but I think I'm going to do my face first. So I'll just get started with that. I'm going to start off with my Velour Lip Scrub. This is in cherry soda? Cherry soda. It's so good. I love the way this thing tastes. So what have you guys been up to? I have been so busy. As you know, I'm an actor on the side, and I just recently wrapped a play. It was called Mauritius by Teresa Reinbeck, and we had a great time. It was a really challenging show. There's a lot of comedy, but there's a lot of drama in there. It was probably the first time I've played like a really bitchy character, which was really fun to discover and play around with. My friend Lauren at Little Blushing Birdie was actually the stage manager for that show, so you should go check out her channel because she is so talented and wonderful. Because my skin is so dry, I'm going to go in with my Emani Perfect 10 Primer Serum. This is a really great like moisturizing primer. I'm almost out of it, but it is so good. Ooh, come on, come out. I know that there's enough in there. That sounded like an elephant down there. Did you just blow your nose? I think my husband just blew his nose and it was really loud. All right, I got tired of waiting for the pump. I think I'm so far at the end of this product that I have to twist the cap off to get to it. But this is really good for the winter time because I'm very dry right now, which I'm normally not. Yeah, so I wrapped that show and then it's just been crazy. There's been so much at work. Like I'm officially a manager now at my office. So aside from acting and doing this, I also manage at a financial company. And last night we actually had a really good time. All of our sales managers came in from across the country and we went and saw Ford versus Ferrari, which is so cool. I mean, I actually had the idea to go and see it because I said, how many movies are there that actually deal with my industry? So, well, I'll try not to give too much away about what I do. I work in finance that also deals with the exotic and vintage car industry. So it was just such a good movie. It's Matt Damon, Christian Bale. The director who made it also directed Walk the Line and Logan, which are phenomenal movies. If you haven't seen them, I highly recommend. They are just both such good movies, and then this movie too is no different. It was fantastic. I enjoyed every moment of it. It was entertaining, it was funny, it was sad, it was exciting, my heart was racing, and the cinematographer was so good at like getting these really awesome shots, like getting really close to the cars, and they have all the vintage cars in the film. So it's just really exciting. I highly recommend anyone who enjoys kind of like the history of things and but also a story about friendship, and it was just magnificently well done. So I highly recommend that. For foundation today, I'm actually using Dose of Colors. This is their Me Ear Hue foundation, and I'm mixing it with my Cover FX Power Play, and these actually mix very well together. So I'm just putting those together, and I do prefer applying both of these with a brush. Yeah, I've been loving the Dose of Colors foundation. There were so many good foundation releases this year, guys. Like, I love this. I love the Anastasia Luminous one is really good. The Urban Decay Naked Skin one, or yeah, the Stay Naked Skin, Stay Naked, I think it's called, the newest one. It's so good. It's like a perfect match. I remember I went to Ulta the day that it dropped, and I'm like, match me. And the woman matched me. She's like, you're the first person buying this. And I went, it says a lot about me. So the foundation game this year is just really, really strong. Let's all ignore this giant blemish too that's like right between my eyebrows. Pretend it's not there. What I love about this Meet Your Hue foundation is that it really does blur. Like, it blurs like my pores right here, which is insane to me because I have like pocket-sized pores, and no joke, I think it just looks so nice. And because it's just it's just a slight shade too dark for me, that's why I'm mixing it with my Power Play, because this one's a slight too light for me. So putting them together is really, really nice. So what other movies have you guys been watching? So besides Ford versus Ferrari, I've been wanting to see so many movies. So on my list to still see is Dr. Sleep, which is Stephen King's follow-up to The Shining. And my husband read the book. I remember when it first came out a couple years ago, and he just ate it up. And I've just been wanting to see it ever since. So since they made this adaptation. For concealer, I'm doing the Cover FX Power Play concealer, and then I'm going to blend it out with this Dose of Color sponge, which is fantastic. This is like my new favorite makeup sponge. I think I like it just as much, if not more, than my Real Techniques and my Beauty Blender. So blend that out. So yeah, anyway, this movies, I want to see that. And then I also want to see Joker. I still can't believe I haven't seen it. I'm like a big Joaquin Phoenix fan. I love that the film is being kind of compared to a Scorsese film, which I really appreciate because Scorsese is really known for kind of shedding light on like the seedy underbelly of so many different like secret worlds that are around us, but we're not really privy to. So I really, really want to see it. And I'm looking forward to that. So hopefully I can see, my husband's really, really keen on seeing Dr. Sleep. Because again, it's really about like Danny Torrance when he's older and everything. And I don't know how much they're going to keep to the book. Because I know in the book, like when it starts, Danny Torrance is like a raging alcoholic. So I don't know if they're going to even cover any of that. I saw Ewan McGregor in an interview not too long ago. And he said that he thought the director kind of had a really good balance between Stephen King fans and then also fans of The Shining movie. Because for those who aren't cinephiles like I am, or even book nerds, it's really well known that Stephen King hates the adaptation of The Shining that Stanley Kubrick did. I mean, it's a wonderful film, but it's so different than what the book actually is. So he took a lot of creative liberties with it. So I know the director's kind of trying to appease the Stephen King fans and then the fans of the actual movie The Shining, and he kind of found like an in-between ground. So I'm very interested to see what they do with that. I'm going to set today with this powder. This is the Anastasia. It's the loose setting powder in vanilla. Guys, this powder is probably one of the best powders I think I've ever tried. It's so beautiful. It's just so finely milled. It blends out nice. It sinks right into the skin. It doesn't look cakey in any way. I'm really, really loving it. So that's movie-wise. Oh, I forgot. I actually saw back in, was it September already? I have like no sense of time anymore. But I went and saw oh my god, my brain's not working, Downton Abbey. I saw the Downton Abbey movie with my mom. We're big fans of Downton Abbey, so we went together, and it was so much fun. It was everything I wanted it to be. And if you are a fan of Downton or enjoy like kind of like historical upstairs, downstairs kind of pieces, it's so good. So good. A great continuation of the story. I'm just priming my eyes with my e.l.f. primer. It's what I've been using lately, and it does the job, and it's super affordable. I forgot to mention too that everything I'm using, I believe everything is vegan. Alright, so I'm just going to do some more powder to set the face. Again, I can't deal with this powder. It's so good. So, so, so good. All right, so what else did I want to talk about with you guys? What else am I doing? I think I'm going to take a little bit of break from doing theater for a while. I really want to focus on my health. I've lost a little bit of weight. I'm down a top size, like a shirt size and a pant size. So I really just want to keep going. Several years ago, well, this is more than several, I guess. Like we went to about 6 years ago, I was a size 2. And it really shouldn't matter what size you are, but I've gained a lot of weight, and I just feel a little uncomfortable. So I just want to feel healthy and comfortable. Oops. So I mean, I've been feeling pretty healthy this year. I was sick at the beginning of the year, but ever since I've been doing okay. I had I got a little sick back in September, but since then I've been fine. But yeah, I just want to be the healthiest version of me that I can be. So I'm going to go in with my favorite bronzer, my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I have Major Pan on this, so it is just taking me forever to get through. So when I say I want to focus on health, it's definitely not getting back to a size 2 again. I mean, that might never happen. When I was a size 2, I was just dieting like crazy, and I limited my food intake. So I just want to get back to just a healthier place where I feel more comfortable in my body. So, but I always feel like size shouldn't determine your comfort level or your health. I just want to get to a place where I personally feel comfortable. And so what do you guys like to do to exercise? So we have a Planet Fitness membership, my husband and I, and that's just, it's good because it's more on the affordable side. And they have all the weights and the space and all the equipment and stuff. The only downside though to it is that they don't have any like classes. I really enjoy fitness classes. So I used to like Zumba. I do enjoy yoga. Pilates, that kind of stuff. Mostly Zumba though. I like to be able to move, like, I don't know, to me, when you do stuff to music, I think it's really helpful when working out. So I don't know, maybe I'll take like a class separately outside of the gym. But I just really want to just get my body moving. So anytime I do a show, especially towards the end, I always find myself just like not having time to go to the gym, and then before you know it, it's been a month, and then you haven't been in the gym, and then you're starting to feel sluggish and tired and lethargic, all that stuff. I don't want to deal with it. So for blush, I think we're going to go into a tried and true blush. This is another one that I've hit pan on. This is my Pacifica blush in Camellia, or Camellia. I always forget what it's called. It's just a really beautiful, like, neutral pink. And it blends so well. You know, it's so funny because this brush that I'm using, I really enjoy it, but I realized it's that Glamour Dolls, and it's the Lisa Frank brush. Do you remember all that stuff that happened? I feel like I've talked about this before, but oh my God, they did like a Kickstarter campaign to do a whole line of like Lisa Frank collection, and they never fulfilled their orders. Like, all I got was this brush and then an eye blending brush, and they haven't posted on their Instagram since like the fall of 2018. It's so disappointing because their stuff was actually really good. But I heard that the CEO is being not nice to people, and that she took everyone's money and never fulfilled orders. So that's not good. All right. So for highlighter, again, you know what I've been really loving lately? I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do Flexitarian. This is Colourpop Super Chic, Super Shock Cheek highlighter. It's so gorgeous. It's like that like white champagne color. So pretty. I can use my finger actually. Get that on there. I love this formula. This is the first time I've ever tried it before. I never had them. I bought this back in the summer, I think, and I am not regretting it. There's another one that I definitely want to try before the end of the year, and it's with a new collection. I can't remember the makeup artist's name. She's beautiful. I think she's from Korea. I'm sorry if I'm mistaken about that, but I have a fit like in her name, it's like Pony something. They did a collection with her. But anyway, there's this highlighter that has like pink and gold flecks in it, and it looks so beautiful. And I definitely want to try that. So whenever I place another Colourpop order, I think I'm going to get that one. So I'm actually thinking, just because I've been thinking a lot lately, that's what I do as a very anxious person. I love my makeup and I love trying new things and playing with new things and getting to talk about it with you guys. But I've really been considering doing a no-buy in the year of 2020. So if you're on Instagram and you follow any kind of like panning or use it up kind of Instagram accounts, there's a woman, I think she goes by Liz Plans and Pans, and she does like planning and also panning, which is really cool. And she's doing this like 101 pan challenge to like 2020, and she's going on a no buy, and she's inviting everyone to do it along with her. And I don't know, I'm like considering it. I'm thinking just like enjoy what I have, really get use of what I have out of my collection, discover old favorites, things like that. I think that would be really, really fun. So I'm kind of considering it. What do you guys think? Would you like still watch? I mean, it wouldn't count for if I got, what am I trying to think of? Gift cards or gifts or PR, that wouldn't count, but just like going out and spending stuff. And I think the only things I'd be allowed to buy stuff I ran out of, like foundations, powders, that kind of stuff. Because I definitely don't need any more highlighters, bronzers, blushes, or eyeshadow palettes. Or lipsticks, that too. So I'm going to go in with my eyes right now. This is the Unleashed palette. This is from Tarte. This is their vegan palette, which is actually really, really good. I like it because you have a nice balance of like warmer and cooler tones there. So I'm going to go into this pinky shade. Hold on, let me get it. This one right there. It's called Oh Dear. They all have these like little animal puns. It's pretty cute. So I'm going to go into Oh Dear. I'm going to use these are my Luxie Pro brushes. These are really, really nice. They were on sale not too long ago. I think they still might be on sale. These are really, really nice. I love that they have this like indent with the handle. I don't know if you could see that. This one's their tapered blending. So I'm going to go into Oh Dear with this. I'm just going to go into my crease. So speaking of anxiety, because I'm just in a chatty mood, I've suffered with it all my life. I don't know about any of you. I know it's incredibly common. I've been a long time sufferer of anxiety and depression. I consider myself a very high functioning person who suffers from anxiety and depression because I can still get up, I can still go to work, I pull myself together. It doesn't make anything go away, but it's gotten easier for me as I've gotten older. So it's just something I've always dealt with, but it's held me back a lot in my life. You know, I've always been afraid just of anxiety. It just makes you feel like afraid about what people think about you. And you always feel like you're bothering people. I know if I reach out to someone and ask them for like a favor or ask them for information, I always feel like I'm bothering them. And if they don't respond right away, I'm like, oh, do you just want to run me over with your car? Because I feel like I'm like intrusive. So that's just something I've kind of always dealt with. I don't know about you guys, but I can't imagine life not being nervous all the time. It's like, what is that like? I don't know. I greatly admire people who can. So now I'm going to go into No Fox Given. Again, cute little animal puns. This is this pretty like orangey shade right here. I'm going to use the same brush and just go a little bit lower. Build that color. Again, these shades are like really impressive. Again, I haven't been the hugest fan of Tarte formulas. The one that kind of got me on board recently with liking them again was their High Tides and Good Vibes palette. That was the cute one that I did the review on. It has the little turtle on it. I think that's precious. So going back to kind of just anxiety and depression, I've been quite lucky because depression lately has hit me only a couple times out of the year. And most of the time I'm lucky that it happens like on a weekend when I'm not at work. So I could just kind of crawl up into a ball and cry when I'm at home. And I've been quite lucky in that sense that it, you know, hasn't hit me when I've been in a public place lately. But I don't know, I feel like if I give into it, if I give into that like, I don't know if you want to call it a monster or not, but if I give into it, then it's just going to kind of keep me from doing what I want to do, and I don't want that either. So it's kept me from a lot of things like doing theater, doing this, you know? I don't know. Do any of you suffer from it? I'm interested to see like how you kind of deal with it. All right, the next shade I'm going to go into is this bottom middle one. This is Camouflage right down here. It's kind of like brown, neutrally color. I'm going to put this all over the lid. All of our sales managers are in for my company, so we're all going out today. Today is a Saturday, so we're going to have a little work anniversary party. I have no idea what we're doing. So this is what I'm getting ready for. I just love how these shades go together. This palette's so easy to work with. Yeah, it's pretty user-friendly. I just appreciate that. And it's great for fall. These colors are really, really good for fall shades. I'm just gonna pack this on a little bit more. The holidays are coming up. Guys, this year, 2019, it's been a fun one, but also incredibly brutal. You know, we lost my Lily girl, which is my sweet kitty. I found her on my college campus senior year, and she was just everything to me. She was my best friend. It came out of nowhere. And it's just been a hard year without her, you know. We lost her back in the summertime, and I really don't know, you know, we've carried on and just giving love to our other cat Mittens, but it's been a hard one. But the holidays are coming up. I'm excited for 2019, see where it brings me. I'm really hoping to, you know, expand this YouTube channel, expand my blog. I have CompassionateChic.com that will be launching later this year. There's all these articles I've written for it, so I think it's gonna be good. Right now I'm kind of doing an outer V, some color in the outer V with Bare Necessities. This is this darker brown right here. Do you guys have any plans for the holidays? You gonna go far? We're very lucky because both Chris and I are families. Most of our families are here in Connecticut. Some of them are spread out a little bit, but it's not too bad. I'm just gonna blend this out a bit more. If you hear leaves rustling, that's just my outside because I did open up my window. like I said, it's like cold and then it gets hot and the temperature's just all over the place. It's, you know, living in New England, that's the reality that we deal with. So, all right, so that's done. Let me see what else I want to do now. I think I'm gonna do some liner and then I'm gonna do some shimmer on my eyes. So let me do a little bit of shimmer. I think I'm gonna go into this shade Your Lion. Again, cute little animal puns. So this pretty one right here. I'm just gonna take a tiny, tiny bit of it. And let's see if I can kind of get that to just lay over the top of it. I think that looks very pretty. I have to go get like some veggie dishes, I think, for Thanksgiving and bring it over. My my mom's gonna host Thanksgiving this year, so I always have to, she's usually really good. She makes a lot of dishes for me for my diet and everything, but yeah, I think I'm gonna need something like a veggie roast or something like that. Okay, I'm now going to go into this Colourpop. This is the BFF Cream Gel Liner in the shade HoneyDude right here. Oh no, my battery is dying. All right, my battery is dying, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line my waterline right here. I'm gonna do a winged liner with one of my favorite liners. This is the Balm Schwing. And then I'm gonna do mascara with one of my favorite mascaras as well, which is the Too Faced Better Than Sex. I will be right back. All right, guys, so this is the final look. So I topped off with my brows. I did the Urban Decay Brow Blade, which I just love. I followed by the Milk Kush Fiber Brow Gel, and then I did my Better Than Sex mascara. And then on my lips is my wonderful Cloven Hollow. This has been another thing I've been obsessed with. Their creamy lipsticks are so good. And then this is the shade Desert Rose, which is a beautiful, like, nudish pink. Love, love, love. So I love the way that this look turned out. I hope you did too. Thank you so much for getting ready with me today, and I hope wherever you are that your day is as fabulous as you are. All right, guys, I'm gonna sign off now, and always remember to stay compassionate and chic. Bye.